everybody, welcome back to Ready for Brazil for another fun-filled lesson. Today we're going to talk about relógios y calendarios, clocks and calendars. We're going to talk about how to say what time it is, what time of year it is, all those great things that you'll need to know. So let's get to it. So what time is it, right? What time is it? So that's a question that you can form like this. Que horas são? Right, so what hours, or horas, hours, right? Horas. São was verb to be, right? So it's the they form, they or vocês form. So what hours are there? I guess you can say, right? So let's just say it was like this. You have the hour hand here and the minute hand here. Let's just say that's at 5, right? So it would be 3:15, right? So you would say são 3:15, right? São 3 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry, that would be 3:15. 3:05, right? São 3:05. Okay. So if I were to do this, hour hand, minute hand, say, que horas são? São 9:30. 9:30. Meia is half, right? So 9:30, 9 hats, half, 9.5. Makes sense? I think it should. You can also say, so if it's at noon, right? Noon would be meio-dia, meio-dia, it is midday. You can also say it's meia-noite, right? Midnight. Okay? So if it was 1 hour, right? So if it's 1 in the morning, right? Because in Brazil, they will use a 24-hour clock, right? So 1 hour would be 1 in the morning, right? So you would not say são uma hora. You would say é uma hora, right? Pretty straightforward. Or you would say é 1:15. It's 1:15, right? And then another way of saying it. So let's just imagine it is 9:50, right? You can say são 10 para as 10, right? They are 10 to 10, 9:50, 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. São 10 para 10, right? Fairly simple. So let's do a well, I think we're good. You know, I think let's move to some examples. Okay, fairly simple. So if we wanted to ask some questions, right? Do a question like this. A que horas você vai? Sure. At what time, a que horas, você vai chegar? Remember, vai is go, going to, chegar is arrive. At what time are you going to arrive? You can answer like this. Às 11:30. At 11:30. Fairly simple, right? So, a que horas você vai chegar? Let's do another one. Oops. In this case, the accent called the crase, it goes the other way. It's not actually an accent, it's a grammatical thing. Às meio-dia e 20. So, at what time are you going to arrive? At meio-dia E 20. 20 is 20, right? So 12, 20. Okay, fairly simple. Okay, so it's good enough for now. Let's move on to the next part of this lesson. So if we're talking about calendar, of course, we're talking about months, right? So let's just organize all of these just for pronunciation. Janeiro, fevereiro, março, abril, maio, junho, julho, agosto, my mistake, agosto, setembro, outubro, novembro, dezembro, janeiro, fevereiro, março, abril, maio, junho, julho, agosto, setembro, outubro, novembro, dezembro. Okay, so I think it's pretty self-explanatory, January to December, right? So in that case, let's talk about seasons, right? So you have primavera, right? Primavera would be spring, right? So spring. And spring in Brazil is September. Where's September here? Setembro, outubro, and November. So spring is exact opposite. So the fall in the United States is spring here, right? So how about verão? Verão in Brazil is summer, right? Summer in Brazil is going to be December, January, and February. So dezembro, janeiro, fevereiro. At least where I live in the southern half of Brazil, it rains a lot, especially in January and February. I mean, you can have, rain 25 days out of the week, or 25 days out of the month. Almost every day of the week it's going to rain. But then the other times, like in winter, Brazil in winter, it will not rain for a couple months, right? So you take some and you get some, right? You win some, you lose some. So outono is fall. Outono. This pen is so unreliable today, it's horrible. Outono is fall, which is going to be March, April, and May. Março, abril, e maio. Okay? And then you have inverno, which is, of course, the last remaining one, winter, which in many places in Brazil is extremely dry. Junho, julho, e agosto. Right? So fairly simple. So let's move on to the next slide and do some examples, and that's going to be it for today. So in order to facilitate these examples, let me also give you the days of the week, right? So domingo, segunda-feira, terça-feira, quarta-feira, quinta-feira, sexta-feira e sábado. Right? So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Domingo, segunda-feira, terça-feira, quarta-feira, quinta-feira, sexta-feira, sábado. This here is sexta-feira, sábado. Right? So if you notice the word feira after each of these, it's kind of redundant. Most people will just say like quarta, Wednesday, sexta, Friday. So you don't have to worry about those. Okay? So erase those and let's start talking about some questions that we can possibly pose when talking about months and days and seasons and those kind of things, right? So you can say something like this. Qual dia é hoje? What or which day is today? So you can say hoje é terça-feira, dia 10 de março. Example, right? Example. So hoje is today, right? And then you would have amanhã, which is tomorrow. We have ontem, which is yesterday, right? Here's another way. Quando vamos ter a festa de Natal? Or do Natal, I should say. Natal is Christmas, N-A-T-A-L, N-A-T-A-L, Natal. So when are we going to have a party for Christmas? So you can say, vamos ter a festa. Vamos ter a festa. So when is Christmas, right? Vamos ter a festa no dia 25 de dezembro. So very last thing you may notice, I'm just going to erase some of this. So if you go to Brazil, it may be common to see something written like this, right? If you're talking about days of the week, if you see something like this, segunda, janeiro, right? So that means segunda, 2A. Segunda is Monday, so Mondays in January, right? Also have 6A would be sexta, right? Which would be Friday, right? So for all the different days of the week, except the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, sábado and domingo, you're going to have a number written out. So some people will do that. So you may see that in Brazil. Segunda, terça, with the 3, quarta, quinta, sexta, right? It's fairly simple. So I hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, well, hope you enjoy the next class. So have a great day, everybody. Take care.